So we decided we're gonna start a podcast. We're gonna call it the Driveway. So it's kind of like a podcast of like if you would be hanging out with your friends, fixing a car on the driveway. We're just gonna be chatting about our builds, chatting about our projects going on, and a bit of car news that we've seen on the internet. So, uh, yeah, today we got me and Peter and Nathan. So yeah.
Who's me? Nah, just kidding.
Yeah, I guess my name's Jorge. If you guys don't know that. Uh, but yeah, we've been working on the Nova today, so it's kind of weird to say how everyone is because we kind of already caught up before this.
Wait, what?
Like, it's kind of weird to be like, "How's everybody?" Because we already like have been hanging out for like
Oh,
2 hours, 2 or 3 hours.
Well, I'm a
fixing the
little
Nova.
tired. I'm a little tired now. Things didn't go so well today.
Yeah, we had planned a lot of things and then it didn't go well, but that's working on cars. So it's kind of whatever at this point.
Yeah, I feel like that's how it always goes with me. When I did those cats.
It either works or it doesn't work.
Yeah. Did it, took it all apart, just to find out that the part was the wrong one. Put it back together. And of course, you take it out, and then that cat moves, things break more.
Yeah.
So then it doesn't run right after that. The guy's like, I'm going up 92, and I can't. It's like no power. That thing's just like man. I was like, man. And I was like, oh, maybe but it was that cat. It was just that bad.
Yeah, dude. But it's like stuff we're already used to at this point. Like,
Yeah.
to us, it's like not even like a surprise. We're just kind of like, I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner.
I think it was different too, though. Like in the dealers,
Yeah.
it's easy to come back and put on the rack
Oh yeah.
and go and then do what you gotta do.
And especially then,
But
like,
here,
yeah,
on,
the dealer
on
too.
the
It's
driveway,
like
you go in there and it's like you gotta jack it up if you didn't already put your stuff away. And then things get complicated. Like, how many times we run in where it's like, there's not even lifting points right anymore. Like, it's not easy.
honestly, or when we lifted the FRS, when it was like getting all cocked, like you lift one side and then the other side started coming up, and then you try and get it on the jack. You put the jack stand under, and then it started like coming up on the other side. And you're like, oh, dude, now it like moved like not even on the right spot anymore.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, dude. But that's working on cars for you. But yeah, what do we think about the FRS engine swap? I mean, that was done in like
5 minutes, it felt like. It felt like it took a long time because, I mean, through going to get it, doing all this stuff.
I think
But
building up to it took
yeah.
longer
I think
than
that's
actually doing
a
it.
lot of it, too, is, how is this going to go? Who's going to show up? How are we going to do this? I mean, a lot of it. I mean, just to do it on the street, that was kind of funny. Or not street, but it was like,
But like, yeah, right there.
like right in front because we needed the space, had to back it up.
Like
and
the
do it off
partial
the
driveway.
sidewalk. Yeah. That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, we had the engine dangling over the sidewalk, just getting in people's way.
Oh, and I got cut, remember?
Oh yeah, you got.
Because it almost fell.
Yeah, dude.
But I mean, it was about as easy as it gets. I feel like most of the 4-cylinder stuff like that. I was just watching the video of some dude fucking lifting a 2AZ FE.
Oh yeah, just bare back, right?
Yeah,
Just like no
like-
cherry
like-
picker.
And I seen another video. Some dudes are just like getting in the engine bay, stepping all over like the front, the radio
Yeah.
support. I'm like, I don't even feel like I hate trying to do something like that. Like, I'd be pissed, dude. Like, I was like, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, dude. Now
So-
working on Porsches, like you hop in the trunk and you feel so bad because you're just like climbing into like the customer's car and you're just like squatting inside in the trunk and you're just like working on the engine.
I think that comes from like those dealer stuff too, is because I got in trouble for just leaving fingerprints on the steering wheel, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you do that where your mentality to not scratch something, not do something. You know, outside of that, I don't know. Must be a little easier. 'Cause shit. I mean, even now, I try so hard not to mess anything on that fucking Nova right now.
I know, not scratching, not
Yeah,
dented.
and, I mean that
not
car's
dinged.
already
Yeah.
how old? It's like
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, for a backstory, we all came from dealers. Like, none of us are dealers anymore, right? None of us in our little group are in dealers.
No, I don't
It's
think so.
besides Chino.
Yeah.
But, like, other than Chino, that's the only person who's still in a dealer. But I worked at a dealer for probably like 7 years. Not at the same dealer, but I probably got 7 years of dealership. And then now finally like building up on one. I just hit 6 months on an independent shop. So, yeah.
man,
I know you did a lot of years at dealer.
almost all dealer. Besides, like when I first started, you know, what was it like maybe 4 years of, you know, oil change spots and little, you know, Pep Boys kind of things, you know, little shops like that. But from 08 to about, what was it 2022, 22.
Damn. All dealer.
All dealer, Toyota, Lexus.
Damn.
Well, Toyota, dude. Mostly Toyota. That's where I did a lot of time.
Yeah.
I only
You,
have
Nate?
4 years.
Only Lexus was your dealer?
Yeah.
Damn.
I went straight from Wheelworks. I think I did. How many years did I do?
There was a story that our manager at the time just drove up to Wheelworks and hired somebody, and I swear I thought that was Nathan. When he so to like when I remember that story, and I feel like that's how they got him, because you know one day he just shows up.
I don't remember who was telling me to apply there. It's just weird.
Because we were looking for people, and he was like, "Yeah, I just got this guy." All right. And someone like started a rumor. It was like, "Yeah, he just drove in and said, hey, who wants to work at?" Like, damn, like really, like that bad.
And then Nathan shows
And
up.
then Nathan shows up, and not only that, his car had a
Airbag
recall. So while he went to interview, we did his airbag.
Oh
Serious?
yeah, I think it was the same day. I think Donnie interviewed me, and then Peter interviewed me after.
And then you dropped off your car, or your car was
No, like
No,
dropped
my
off
car was there already.
the whole time?
It was in progress.
In
during-
between-
Oh, you see, right now when you're saying it, in my mind, it's like Nathan pulled up, checked in, dropped off his car, then walked into the manager's office to interview.
I think it's funnier because the way it happened was, they had just introduced us to him. Donnie had just interviewed him. I think he was in between, like, he had just gotten interviewed by us, and then they were introduced him to Randy, our service writer at that time. And we just all kind of went while he was waiting for the general manager or one of them. We just walked out and we're talking to him right there where we always, you know, go to the food truck.
Yeah.
And he parked his car right there. And then I was like, someone's like, hey, doesn't that guy airbag recall? Did you do your airbag yet? And he's like, no, I didn't even know. And then Randy was like, fuck it, I want to write it up. We rode up and did his airbag recall. And I think he was kicking it with us upstairs already,
Wow.
like even then. Dude.
Yeah, I think Jeremy was there too. Thomas.
Yeah,
Suishi
dude, it was funny.
there.
Man, that's hella funny.
Yeah, I still remember that because, like, literally after that is when I would make fun of him over the Google stuff because he would Google everything.
Oh yeah, I remember. I heard
like-
about that even when I started, dude. They're like, oh,
Google
yeah,
was my
Nathan.
best friend.
Yeah, we'd be stuck. We were doing some diag, and he'd be like, "Google says this." Like, shut up with the Google. I was like, that doesn't work here.
Honestly, when you're a dealer, now I'm like backwards, dude. Before it was like everything off of whatever like the manufacturer said. Now it like everything that I'm like, I go ask like the people, and they're like, "Oh, did you Google it?" And I'm like, "No, I came to ask you." And they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, no, just Google it." I'm like, "What?" Like, dude, I came to ask the senior guy, and they're like, "Nah, just Google it." All right. So even like a Torque spec the other day, they're like, "Oh yeah, we do this recall." that like some bolts back out on the camshaft on the sprocket,
Oh.
and so it has
shit.
4 bolts and they back out apparently, and then your engine's toast, and so there's like a recall to just replace the bolts. But then like we do it the fancy way and get like better hardware, like harder grade. And so I was like, all right, what do I torque this to? And they're like, I don't know. And I'm like, go ask this guy. And I go ask that guy. And then they're like, no, I don't know. Like, I didn't take notes for the last time I did it. They're like, ask that guy. Then I go and ask that guy. And he's like, no, ask that guy. And I'm like, all right. And then I finally asked like the boss. And the boss was like, oh, yeah, we'll look up he looked up like a sheet on like torque spec for like this grade bolt, this length, this pitch. And it's like, okay, that's what you torque it to. I was like, wow. Instead of like a repair manual.
Yeah, they have that a lot of places.
Yeah, but it's just so like backwards to me now.
That's what I miss. I think more is repair manual.
Yeah, dude, repair manual's hell easy.
Yeah, you get to see everything. At least get an idea, even off just a picture. Cause I just use the pictures a lot of the time. Like, let me see the disassembly, and then all right, cool. And then
Yeah, I
manage
kind of
from
miss it. Like when I was taking the valve covers off, there's like a bolt in the front, but like if you're doing it in car, you can't even see it. But like, it would have been hella nice to have like a disassembly instruction where it showed you like, all right, take off these 3 bolts. Like I didn't even need it for anything else beside those 3 bolts.
Yeah,
Like, but like, yeah, just like I definitely missed that.
that's crazy. Yeah.
What about the suspension that we did on my car? I know you weren't here, Nathan, for that, but
Oh,
That was
yeah.
pretty cool. I
What
think.
did you put on it?
so I went from Parts by Max or Power by Max to FDF, which I've been meaning to upgrade to FDF for a minute, but then they broke my suspension, so then I went and updated it now to FDF. But yeah, I got FDF full wide angle kit, so it's similar but different. Same but different.
Yeah, I think it looks nice. I mean,
Yeah, it looks cool.
That thing looks better than the other one.
Yeah. No offense to Power by Max.
Yeah, no,
great
like-
suspension and everything, but just
I mean, it
It's
worked,
clean.
right?
Yeah,
It did
yeah.
what it's supposed to do.
Yeah,
honestly.
100%.
He said it's supposed to split, right? In case of anything.
yeah.
And it fucking did that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it didn't damage the car, it just broke
Yeah.
the suspension, which is great, especially if you're gonna drift it. I was using it as a daily, but if you're
Oh,
gonna
it's
drift
like a share pin type thing where
it's just kind of
Oh, wow.
designed
Yeah.
to do it like
if it
Like,
breaks,
break
it'll
away.
break at one
Yeah.
section of the.
because it's like a sleeve, so I guess it's meant to just snap like the
Oh.
bolt instead of like being like one whole cast piece.
Uh,
And so so it broke. The car's not really damaged.
Yeah.
It's not driving straight right now because of how we aligned it with those toe plates in the videos. And the video that you guys saw with the toe plates that me and Peter did, it messed up my car. It's dog tracking. And then it messed up Peter's car. We had to go pay somebody
Man.
to align it.
I don't think I've ever paid for an alignment. And the first time I had to fucking pay an alignment, it's go spend at the dealer price. And I didn't get hooked up. That was my friends. And I was like, whatever. I just need this done today. I gotta go out of town. I was going hunting, I think.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, dude, just whatever it costs, I need this done. And I took it to my nephew, right? Because he's service writer now. And he's like, oh, yeah, just write it up for the guys. I'm sure someone will do it for cheap. And I was like, cool, all right. Because I was going to write it up through the dealer
Yeah.
legit. It's like, whatever. At least that way I know for sure no one's going to complain
Yeah.
that they got to cook me up, right? And then I go out, oh, what's up, bro? How much you want? Let's do 200. I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right, dude.
Yeah.
Good thing I asked, because now I was gonna shoot him 55. Maybe 100, you know. They
Call it a
hooked
day.
me up, dude, you know.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, I mean, I rarely do that stuff too. Like,
Yeah.
so doing that was pretty cool. At least seeing how it worked.
Yeah,
And then
we just
the
need
new
better
one.
equipment. The
Yeah.
equipment we got wasn't great. So it was just like really basic like turn plates with tape measure,
yeah.
which is supposed to work
Seems-
pretty well. But
It makes sense, but I think
don't
when you're so used to, like when we were doing it, I kept forgetting that you were always resetting the steering wheel too.
know. Yeah.
I didn't do that. I didn't even lock it, so I just messed up in the beginning. So every time I thought I was getting closer, getting better, I was actually getting worse. I think I went out like about 3 degrees.
Damn.
Yeah, it was bad. It triggered something on the truck too. So like I had to reset.
How was it driving to the dealer? Was it darting everywhere, or was it like
Nah,
just
it was
making
just
hella
hella
noise?
crooked. It was just hella crooked.
Oh, okay.
But
I
it,
thought it was like you know when there's hella tow, you're just like whoa, like fighting it.
I was just driving like this.
It
Like
probably triggered like the steering angle calibration.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
steering
Zero point-
calibration
The 0 point thing.
went out of whack, 0 point, and then there was a specific one that I couldn't clear. Luckily, it's a fucking Lexus,
Yeah.
and I was at the Lexus dealer. So it's funny because I was in there like if I was working, you know, in the little waiter wall area. My trucks is there. I grabbed the tech stream. I just like connected it, and I'm just doing it. And then I'm doing all the zero Yare. I'm doing all the calibration. Nothing's clearing that light. And then finally, there's this little section, and it was like I don't remember what it was, but it was a calibration for I think like the for the steering rack or something. It was like a 0 point, but as a sub of it, so specific to that little light, and that's what got triggered because it recognized that it was already like more than 1 degree off, and that's what once I read through it, I was like, oh, okay, and I did that. Thing was good, dude. It's been straight since. Yeah.
The funniest thing is that your truck wasn't even that far off. You were like, it's just a little off. It's a little bit. I was like, oh, dude, just wait till you come back. We'll do it. And then he didn't want to wait, so he did it by himself.
Got confident because I thought we did hella well. You know, we thought we did good when we did your car.
Yeah.
I was like, that worked. I was like, I can do this easy. It was not.
I think I sent you.
Yeah, that's how we kind of do it.
There
at
was a
work.
kit for it.
Yeah, with like racks and you put it onto the wheels. Onto
Yeah,
the hub.
on the hub.
Yeah, you take the wheel off.
And
It's kind of annoying, but it's cool though. It's very precise. When we do it at work,
Yeah.
and it's all like millimeters instead of degrees and all that, and string. It's really complex.
Yeah.
But I don't really want to see the
Eva-
brand because they haven't really hooked us up. I mean,
Yeah.
they give us a
Eventually.
discount, but.
Well, fine.
No, there's another brand that does like a quicker setup. You just like put the like little prongs, like heads of the alignment rack onto the wheels, and then the string goes onto that, and so you don't have to like zero the string. It just zeroes itself off of the wheels. So it's pretty cool. That one, we might get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have done it easier too. All I really had to do was what we used to do when you did an alignment and
And your toe was up.
your steering wheel was off.
Oh
over.
yeah.
I could have just done it to center steering wheel and then worried about toe later when I got back.
What do you mean? At the dealers, we always re-racked and did it properly, Peter. We definitely never like, oh, the steering's off a little bit. Let me just twist.
I wish I had VGRS. I could just do the whole thing. Nah, yeah, but I'm just saying. If I remember, we learned that, and it's like cool.
Yeah.
Center it. I think that was all that was worrying me because I don't want to be driving up 101, up all that, and then just always have to hold it. It's annoying. But now I do it anyways. I just got so used to it. Yeah.
Yeah, you drove it like that for a while with the steering angle off.
Yeah. But now that I'm out, those dealers and all that, now things are breaking. Now everything's just.
Yeah,
Nah,
especially like you could back then when we were at the dealer, like you're like, oh, I got this problem. Like I'll just pull it in 5 minutes before I leave.
Yeah.
Now it's like, if I want to work on my car at work, I have to tell everybody to not pull cars in, and then I have to hopefully someone's gonna stay late with me, and then I have to pull all the cars in at night. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
That's a lot of work too.
Yeah, that's
that's like the same thing here.
Yeah.
Me too. It's like, oh, I need that driveway spot. But then like my sister or one of my other cars is there, and I'm like, dang, I gotta move it. And then all the street parking second, and it's like, I mean, just seeing us moving the video the other day from us moving the green truck and
Pushing that
the
out.
Trailblazer and all that, I was like, dang.
Yeah, that was an all day thing, you guys.
Yeah.
That was hella hard. And Nathan it looks funny on camera, but none of those cars had power steering. So Nathan was just
I was struggling.
manhandling all of those cars.
And not only that, the Trailblazer had all this stuff in it too. So he's sitting on top of papers and stuff.
Oh man.
That's funny, dude. It's crazy.
Those are good times.
The adventures, bro.
Yeah, dude. We can always count on something going wrong or something just like taking 10 times longer with us. Like, yeah. It's really funny how we work, and that's the reason why I wanted to like do all this like YouTube stuff. It's just we always have such a great time working, and it's like just hella
It's
funny.
never a dull moment.
Honestly, even on a simple thing where you're like, this is gonna be boring, and nah, dude, something will happen.
Well, it's like those little jobs that we've done, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I think all of us were, like me, Nathan, and Joseph, we were mad just that we couldn't fix that LS. But it's, you know how the tools you need to fully diagnose something like that, too.
Yeah.
Word.
We didn't record that one, but you guys, like, they had a LS, what was it, 430?
430.
Yeah, LS 430. Just torn apart. Like, the car wasn't even in Peter's driveway. It was parked on the street. And there was, like, all the trunk trim missing, everything to diagnose this car. And there was just everything we got to were like, we could definitely use a tech stream. Or, we can definitely use this tool. But, like, we didn't have it. Like, I have this tool, but it's at home.
It came straight from a body shop too, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, these cars go to body shop and things get,
It's always
Torn out,
an
things don't-
electrical issue.
yeah.
Yeah. And that's what it was. There was hella warnings on the dash and stuff.
And we pretty much figured it out.
Yeah, it had
It's
to
just,
be.
you know, it's an expensive part, too.
Yeah.
And nothing on these Toyotas, Lexus is ever cheap.
Yeah.
I was just telling my brother because he said that they told him his immobilizer went out on the
that's like what, a
on the
new
bolt.
ECU, new
Yeah.
new keys, new everything,
So, like,
right?
The battery. They said he still needs a battery. It was like it needed a jump or like whatever. They said that it was bad. I was like, I guess that makes sense because I was like, we were just talking about that. I was like,
Yeah.
battery could shut out the immobilizer and then not recognize the key. But initially, it just wasn't recognizing it at the end. So I was like, makes sense. And then he's like, yeah, I think I only have to pay like $500 or something. I was like, that's fucking good. Because I was like, if it was on our end, with Lexus,
Yeah.
you're an immobilizer, you're paying well over $1,000 in just parts.
Yeah.
2 maybe, you know?
Yeah.
Those things are expensive, and I was like, I'll take that all day. Like, that's cool. That's cheap.
That's what comes with the reliability though of Lexus and Toyota. It's like when it breaks, it's like, all right, you're in for a good spin. Instead of doing like little spins here and there, you know.
Yeah.
Then when it breaks, you're like, okay, well, this is a good one.
Yeah, I think in my whole career, through those 2 dealers, I've only changed maybe two computers.
Yeah.
One that we messed up one time, that's Toyota. And then that warranty one that I did that I didn't get paid. Got paid 0.3 for a week of diagnostic.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. But with them, I learned that if you got to that point on the trouble tree or wherever your diagnostic was telling you,
Yeah.
you start all over because that's not what's wrong.
Yeah, 100%. If you do computer straight off the bat, you don't know how to diagnose.
Yeah. Like we'd get these Nissan guys coming in, it's head gasket, it's this, and it's like, nah, dude, check something else. 'Cause,
It'll be hella basic.
yeah, I was like, half the time it's not what we think.
Yeah, dude. I remember I was diagnosing an LS 400 for hella long, and I just kept following the trouble tree, and I kept thinking it was like a ECU or like something, and it ended up being like the rat chewed up the like sub harness like way in the back where you can't see, and it's like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
This wouldn't happen, you know.
That's why you just gotta go back to sometimes the basics.
Sometimes
Yeah.
basics, yeah.
Yeah.
Where you don't think, but you just never know. Especially with those cars, the soy-based insulation.
Yeah.
It's these rats. They love that.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, Lexus and Toyota use soy-based insulation for their wires, which if you go, I'm not saying walk up to any old LS or old ES, but if you walk up to like an old Toyota and you wiggle the harness, and the soil around it, it's still like super soft, like brand new. It's just dirty, you know.
Yeah.
But like you do that to like a Volkswagen, you're gonna create a whole bunch of cracks on that harness, and it's gonna short like crazy. So like it kind of is worth it to have that like soft malleability, but then you get screwed over when you start having rat problems or you live somewhere where people have rats. Then the rats are like, "Ooh, this is soy," and they eat it, and then you got a whole bunch of
They
electrical
nest in
problems.
there. Yeah. That's when insurance comes in.
Yeah.
That's when you gotta have that good insurance, make sure. That's the only thing. Like, good thing is all that gets covered.
Yeah. Dang, dude. First podcast, and we're already like tying things together. Look, the next topic we're gonna go over is the latest car reliability chart here. I'll probably put a picture of it on the screen, but Subaru topped Lexus, which I did not.
Oh, yeah, I saw that the other day,
Peter's the
dude.
one who sent me this.
I think it's
and-
been a while since. It's been a while already.
Yeah?
Subaru's always been, I think, one of the
higher.
Yeah, one of the top, if not the.
I don't think I saw
Number
last
one.
year's, but the last time, or at least the last time I checked it, it was like Toyota Lexus. And now,
Oh.
sad day when head gaskets are more reliable than a Toyota.
You said that, and I told him, I was like, it's because those don't count as regular maintenance.
Oh man.
Yeah, dude. I was like, oh, come on. Like,
Man, that's crazy.
but yeah, Toyota has having some problem. And,
Well, I
hey,
mean, there's a lot of stuff now. I mean, you hear all this engine block stuff from the new twin turbo V6s.
yeah.
I mean, I barely even hear about that anymore, but you're starting to hear about that. Then they're talking about these Corollas, the new Corollas. They're having issues too.
I heard they're catching on fire. I haven't really seen any
Weird
news
stuff.
thing or anything, but
They have something where the something's going on with the engine too.
yeah. Which
So,
is sad because I'm a Toyota boy, dude. I love Toyota. Like
Yeah.
any Toyota swap I want to do, like any Toyota car that I want to swap an engine out of, people are like, "Oh, put this in it, put that in it." Nah, I want to stick Toyota based because I just love Toyota. Like they're great.
I'd still stick
gotta
with it.
LS
Even
swap the world,
if
bro.
they have issues now with their engines, I'd still
Oh, yeah.
take that over.
I still take a brand new GR Corolla, even if they're saying it catches on fire. Like whatever, dude, risk it for the biscuit. That's
yeah,
my-
I mean, you don't see it. you
Yeah.
know? Hey, and if it lowers the price a little bit, why not? I risk it.
Yeah, dude.
But
Plus,
yeah.
these guys know, dude. That's my family motto, dude. Risk it for the biscuit. Just do it.
But that
Yeah.
list is
Everything else
That
looks
makes
pretty
sense.
normal.
pretty accurate. I
Mazda-
think.
Yeah.
Mazda being bottom not on the top 5 though, it's pretty crazy because Mazda's doing pretty good too. Their
Yeah,
cars
Mazda
are
is-
really good so far.
But I feel like Mazda doesn't change anything on their cars until
Yeah, I think that's why
like
too.
10 years down the road. Then
Yeah.
they're like, all right, here's a brand new car.
But I mean, right out the bat, Acura, Honda, same thing, right?
Yeah.
So they're always gonna be top. Was it Subaru up there?
Yeah.
New
dude.
for me too. I mean,
I was about to
they're-
say if BMW was above Audi, I was like, oh, I don't know. That's. But having Audi up there, that's I think that's good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I think as long as you stay within a dealership maintenance, I think you're okay.
I think it's pretty
Yeah.
crazy how Nissan
That's-
keeps getting lower every time I see it on the list. You know, like, Nissan used to be great. Now they're like just they're struggling.
I heard that they might go bankrupt
I heard they're closing plants.
or some shit like that. Yeah, like they're really gonna just
Give up.
yeah. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true, but I mean they haven't had it. They haven't been able to do nothing. I mean those fucking cars, they could barely make it 120 and they need a transmission.
Yeah. I'm not even seeing Infinity on this list though. Right?
No.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
yeah,
not
so-
on there.
Maybe they're just consolidating Nissan Infinity all together in one.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy though. I mean, they used to be okay cars. I mean, I worked on a couple, but I mean, the last couple of years, I just knew to stay away.
I mean, yeah, I like Nissan,
Well,
like
you could-
classics, you know,
what you
like
could
the
do, too, is
240s and everything.
If
you
you
know,
can
like-
fix those things that you know are gonna go wrong, or that are.
But how do you fix like a transmission though?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, CVTs, you gotta just get away from that. I mean, the new Corollas, like 14 and up,
Mm.
the regular 4-cylinder ones, they have CVTs too. And those are the exact same issue now too. My uncle's hit 120 and boom, went out.
Dang.
But I guess it's like more. You have to do more of a maintenance on it.
Oh, maybe.
But then you read on it and it's like you're not supposed to do it, and it's like what? Or do it or not do it. So it's like it's such a weird thing. But I mean, my Camry, the 18 Camry,
Yeah.
I like that with that whole like ghost shifting and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It was cool, but I mean, I haven't heard anything bad there.
Yeah, those Camrys are still bulletproof, I think.
Yeah, those go forever.
I'm still missing that Camry around. I used to think it was a sick ass Camry. Peter had this like really dark red color. I don't even. Was it just a regular color red, or is it like?
It was just they're just the red.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't I don't really see that same Camry color anywhere else besides Peter's. And I was like, damn, that's a cool car. And then Peter got rid of it.
I know. I regretted that. I should have never done that.
You got rid of it for the GX?
Yeah.
Or you got rid of it for the other Corolla? The black Corolla?
No. Well, I had the Corolla.
You had the Corolla before?
That's 07. Yeah, that was brand new.
Or was it for the Venza?
Oh, maybe.
I just
Did you
wanted
get
to get something else. No, I was getting a GX. Yeah,
The GX?
I got the GX first.
Okay, well,
So
I
I
definitely
was-
don't regret that because the GX, I love the GX.
Yeah, it's my baby right there.
Yeah, Peter would let me borrow it to like pick up my family at the airport. Oh, dude, it's the best time of my life driving that thing.
It's funny because it's funny you say that because everyone, like all people, friends of mine and everything, they always say that. This guy, I don't know why, he just always let me drive his cars. So when I have my Neon, one of my friends he's like, I need to get home. I was like, just take my car. I can't
Oh,
drive
you
it.
always have so many cars though.
With the XB, I let anybody take that, dude. I love that car too. But
Yeah, Peter always talks about getting an XB again.
I know I
We'll
really
see.
want one again.
We'll see. We'll definitely see one on the Wolfpack channel someday. With how much he talks about a XB, we'll definitely
It's
have
just-
one.
I mean, just to know that thing could go 300,000 miles easy, even though they have that piston problem
Yeah,
or the oil consumption.
they're just thicker oil, dude.
Yeah.
Be like a Beamer boy.
And I mean, nothing was really wrong. Occasionally, I run into the check engine light because there was too much oil already, like that seeped through. That it just,
Yeah.
I would just get new spark plugs and I'll be all right. So it'd get gunked up, and I just clear the light and I could keep going. So that's how I did it at first, because I didn't do the.
Yeah.
But the only reason I got it all done because I was free. Toyota I still was able to do it. So I took it to Toyota, got it done under warranty at
Damn.
300,000 miles.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Cool. Yeah, that's
First
cool.
stage was unlimited mileage. Second stage, I think it was 200, and then they dropped it down to 150. I think now still 10 years, 150 or something like that. Which is, I mean, still not bad, but I mean.
Yeah, no, not bad at all.
But then not. I think only a couple. I think only 08 to 09 had that issue. I think after that, I think they're good. And who knows? But yeah, I like that car just because I could do so much.
If we get one, we gotta do it like Lil Bow Wow, dude. Fast and Furious 3.
Do a Hulk.
The Hulk fist.
That's what everyone confused it with before. They
Yeah,
thought it was that cube.
yeah, because
They're like,
that
oh,
one's a
you got-
Nissan one,
It
right?
was a Kia?
Or the Kia?
right?
Yeah.
Kia Cube? No, I don't remember. Nissan Cube? Nissan
No,
Cube.
was that the hamster?
Their Kia had one
The
too,
Kia,
I think.
yeah, the Kia was the hamster.
Kia
But yeah,
was the
it
hamsters,
was
the
it?
little hamsters with the hoodies and shit.
Yeah,
They were cool.
They gotta bring that commercial back, dude. I would buy a car if they started doing hamster commercials again.
Oh.
Yeah. Kia, if you're listening, bring back the hamster.
I know those dudes are funny, dude.
Yeah, that was some good times. You probably find it on YouTube if you guys look it up. If you guys are too young for that, you gotta look it up, dude. I think it's Kia. Yeah, it is Kia, 100%. Yeah,
Yeah, I think
Kia
Kia-
hamster commercials,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
and you'll see them in their sweatsuits, breakdancing,
Yeah.
rapping.
With chains and everything. man.
Yeah, dude,
They're
they were cool. Yeah, they were cool. Coolest hamsters I know. We got this other thing here. Drag race for brand new cars under 35K. They raced a Hyundai Elantra and Subaru WRX and a Ford Mustang EcoBoost. And the Hyundai dominated in front wheel drive group with 4.9 seconds of 0 to 60. But the Mustang won overall, finished fastest.
Dang.
V8, bro.
Nah, dude, that's the
No,
EcoBoost.
that's the
Oh.
Eco. Yeah,
That's
that's
that.
the electric one, right? Or
No, that's the 315 horsepower. Isn't that the 4-cylinder?
is it? I don't remember.
I don't know.
They can't.
That-
Mustang
yeah.
came
Yeah,
out
that's
with
the
so
EcoBoost
many
are the
stuff.
4-cylinders.
Yeah, EcoBoost is 4-cylinder.
Yeah,
Let's see.
that's crazy.
Yeah, 2.3 liter 4-cylinder.
Oh,
MSRP 31,000.
That's
Hey,
not
the
bad.
new Mustangs are sick though. I've always wanted a new Mustang. After the S550, I've been like, ooh, that's a nice Mustang.
he came out with too many models of the Mustang though.
It is very confusing.
There's a lot, dude.
It is.
Even it's always been like that though. They had like Cobra, Saline.
Yeah.
So much shit. I mean that's cool though. I've been like peeking some like on Facebook Marketplace here and
Yeah.
there. Like those like 2000 ones come out.
Yeah.
I always like those, you know. I'm just
Like the one that Dennis had?
yeah, but he had the like round lights, right?
I think.
I think it's a little older, like but the newer ish with the squarish.
Oh, yeah,
taillights.
yeah, okay.
I'm like that.
Yeah, Mustangs are sick. I want an old Mustang, but I also want a new Mustang. Like the Dark Horse one, that one's a sick one too, you know. But I mean GTD, that one's crazy, and the GTD just beat the lap time at Nürburgring with 6 minutes and 57 seconds, and 685 milliseconds. So it's the fastest American production car.
Dang,
that's
powered by
crazy.
815 horsepower, V8.
You can afford it, Nathan. It only
Oh,
costs $325,000, dude.
Damn, that's crazy.
Hell no.
Sell your pile of rubble.
Those things look good.
No, I ain't living in my Mustang.
Hey, it's cheaper than most houses.
That's true.
Out here, it's just... Ooh, it's crazy.
Well, what am I gonna be cooking meat on?
Dude, on
my
your
engine?
exhaust, dude.
Or on
Imagine
my
how high your
exhaust?
how high your car's gonna get. 850 horsepower.
Yeah,
That's gotta
shit.
produce some heat, dude.
You can probably cook an egg on top of the hood.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
We can fire spinning it out of the exhaust.
It's crazy.
Oh man.
Alright, well, let's look at some cars that we can afford. They released some new list of 10 used exotic sports cars that we can actually afford. Let's see if we can even afford any of these. Alfa Romeo 4C apparently we can afford. These things are beautiful. You
Those
can
are
find them
nice.
as little as 35K with only around 9,000 built. And these are pretty sick. I've heard these are like the Italian Miatas. Which I don't
That's
know
what I was
if
gonna say. It kind of looks like one.
I don't know if the Italians would get offended by that, but
That is, yeah.
comparing it to a tiny Japanese car, but yeah, it's cool. I've always thought 4Cs are cool. I had a friend who worked at Alpha for a while, and he said the Alfa Romeo 4C is like one of the coolest cars he's ever driven. He said it feels awesome.
Oh, it has like an MR2 look too.
Kind of, yeah. But
Or like
he said
super-ish.
there is a service where you have to like tighten the subframe to the monocoque, which like they need to drop everything. You know, take the engine out, take everything out. Just crazy. You know, it's a big service,
It
but
wouldn't be a fancy car. It wasn't like that.
honestly, dude,
That's how they always are, dude.
Aston Martin.
the Aston Martin
DB9.
DB9. Honestly, Peter, I cannot see you in an Aston.
Thank you.
Can you imagine Peter in an Aston? Just
Aston Martin.
I can.
I can't really see him. I can't vision it. I can't visualize it.
It'll just be funny.
Yeah, it would be really funny. You definitely know it wasn't his car, but he did.
It's funny to have Peter sit in a car that doesn't really suit.
Yeah. Peter's more like
I wouldn't
American.
even want to. They're not really my style.
Like, yeah.
Well, let's see how much it says you can afford. 30,000, dude. As much as your GX.
Man, my GX is like a little more.
Dang,
Well, when you bought it, didn't you buy it for 30?
I got it hella cheap.
Dang, 5.9 V12.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Dang.
Yeah, we're
Dude,
gonna.
I went to diagnose one of those one time.
Yeah? Well, I think you told me about it.
Yeah.
You just gave up on it, didn't you?
Dude, there's no info. I told Lou, I was like, I'll try what I can, but I was like, this is way out of my.
Ooh, this.
So I was gonna say, I was like, you could have seen me checking one. That's the only thing you'll see me do. Because first the dude told me, he's like, I think it just needs a battery. I was like, I can change the battery. It's no
Even the
biggie.
battery was hella hard though, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't it like?
Remember, I did the brakes one time. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Also, I have driven one. I've been there
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It didn't look really fit in there, dude.
one. Yeah. It's not my style. Dude. It's not.
Here's another Aston Martin Vantage.
I think the Vantage I would get.
Yeah.
I think I would get that over the DB9.
But the DB9's like the flagship though,
Is it?
right? Isn't it? Like that's what like it's known for.
I don't know.
I think that's what Aston's known for their DB series.
Just make
I think I like the Vantage. one a
Probably.
little more.
With all the tinfoil. Ooh, an R8, dude. R8's
Oh,
is
yes.
sick. I'm working on a Le Mans R8 right now at work. That thing is cool, dude. Like all carbon body, everything. I mean, obviously, you know the stock one isn't, but
That's
dude,
one that I would definitely.
Yeah,
That'd be
R8.
cool.
R8.
But the S-tronic one though,
is that
the
the
transmission.
V10 one?
I think it's a V10.
Yeah.
I
the
don't know if the
V10.
V8 had the S-tronic transmission.
Oh, is that already like the more updated?
Yeah, I think
whatever they call
their
it.
older transmission they had issues. I think.
Mm.
I think I forgot what it was. It was not S-tronic. It was some other.
Oh, but this the affordable one they're saying is the V8 still,
one.
not the V10.
Everything else.
Yeah, the V10 one is it's.
Nah, I'd want the V10 one, dude. V10
Yeah.
is sick.
The V10
Sounds
one
hella
is
nice
good.
too.
They didn't put no onion and stuff.
The i8, I don't know if I would buy an i8, even if I could afford it.
Which one now?
That one?
I ate the.
Oh, those are the electric VWs?
The
right?
hybrid,
Electric?
yeah.
Hybrid?
That one's
Hybrid,
three-cylinder hybrid. Like it's okay.
They gave us these on the side.
Oh damn, good thing, cause I don't like pico. I totally forgot that they put pico on that shit.
I thought it was gonna come with at least onion and cilantro.
That's what I thought too when you said everything. We ordered food. Sorry guys. Like I said, we've been working on on cars this whole time,
I'm
so
hungry,
we're hungry.
We
Oh,
hungry.
Yeah, we're grown boys.
That one's kind of cool. I kind of like that.
It's kind of cool, but not.
I just like hybrids, dude. I'm a fan of hybrids.
The only hybrid I like now is Prius. Only the new Prius, all right, not the old Prius.
We'll turn a Prius into a supercar.
Oh yeah, dude. You
Supercar
seen that one that still keeping a hybrid though? I was gonna say the guy who did like the LS swap in the Prius, he put the hybrid badge on the back and he put like burns fuel and rubber, so it's still a hybrid.
Nice.
It's funny, dude.
Let's swap Teslas too now. Hell shit.
Oh yeah, dude. Everybody's doing stuff to Teslas now.
I want a Tesla too now.
You want a Tesla? I don't think I'd want a Tesla.
Why don't we get one from mom?
Oh,
I think she's the only
they're
one that'll
rated. They're
benefit
rated to the like most unreliable car now. And you're
from it. They just got upgraded to 2024.
all right.
Hey, at least only, man.
Yeah.
Just to check it out.
Jaguar F-Type. I always thought these ones were nice.
Yeah.
I've seen.
They look cool.
Yeah, I've driven one. I think. Yeah, driven one when I worked at McLaren. That one was cool.
Dude, these are not even extra large. Liars. This is pineapple too. They didn't give us fucking.
They didn't give me horchata, dude.
No, look, they fucking gave us the wrong one.
Damn,
I'll
dude.
complain.
Hell yeah, complain. 'Cause
Pineapple? You guys okay with
that's the whole
Yeah,
point I
that's
wanted. I
fine.
wanted horchata.
They gave us
That's good.
yeah. You want watermelon or pineapple?
Pineapple. You wanted watermelon,
I
no?
can just put it here
I asked. We got cantaloupe.
if you need.
Oh. All right,
Thank you,
let's
thank
see.
you.
Oh, Jaguar XKR. I did want one of these. These was on my list when I was like 18 years old.
Never heard of that one.
It's kind of cool. It's like
Oh, I seen
a
those.
sedan.
Yeah.
'Cause
I think the F-Type one is the more
like
popular one.
yeah, for sure. That's I think kind of why I wanted this one, but probably unreliable to be honest. LC 500. Yes, dude. I would kill somebody for LC 500.
They're cool, dude. I
They
seen
look
mine.
so nice, and I've driven like 3 of these, and they're awesome. Like LC stands for luxury coupe, and it 100% is a luxury coupe. Like
Yeah.
it looks sporty, but it's not really like a sports car.
I
would
like
say.
the blue. Was it on this
Oh
one?
yeah.
It was on-
The blue that's not blue, dude.
The
that
blue
was
that's not blue. That's
that was
pretty
the
crazy.
big thing for Lexus for the LC 500.
No one
And,
even really knows about that.
yeah, people always don't understand when I.
I
tell
think it's
them.
an underrated car that people are missing out on.
Yeah.
I don't even like blue, but that blue is cool. Like it's just how they make it and all that.
Yeah.
The whole story behind.
So
all
like, for you guys that probably haven't heard of it, there's like a whole thing with the Lexus like blue. It's see if I can find the name
that.
of
It's like a
it.
reflection.
It's
thing,
structural blue.
Yeah.
So it's like the pigment. There's no blue pigment. There's just pigment that reflects the color blue, something along those lines. But it's crazy. It's like the butterfly. There's a butterfly. I forgot the name of the butterfly, but the butterfly isn't blue. It just reflects blue. So it's the most like natural blue. It's really crazy, and it's very difficult to explain. Even when you watch the training videos on Lexus Blue, it's really hard to understand. But it's crazy, and the blue is just awesome. So yeah, if you ever can see a structural blue Lexus car,
Is it the
It's-
blue Morpho?
yeah, that one, the blue Morpho. We'll probably put a picture
The
up on the
butterfly?
screen. Yeah,
That's what it's called.
and yeah. So that butterfly is not blue, and yeah, I always blow my wife's mind when I tell her it's not blue. It's just a reflection of blue. But she's like, "What color is it then?" I don't know. It's just not, but it's not. It's not blue. It just reflects blue. Yeah, it's a pretty cool car. Mercedes AMG GT. It looks
What?
pretty
Really?
sick. It looks like a wannabe,
What?
you know, SLS. So I think it's cool. Oh well, 55,000 is not cheap. Just so people know on this list, they gotta fix that.
I think that one they just wanted to sneak it in there.
Yeah, whoever made this list probably wants an AMG GT and was like, "Oh, let me put this on here so I can tell my wife, oh yeah, it's a Jeep car now." But yeah,
Maybe
that's
cheaper than it used to be.
that's hell expensive. Polestar 1, oh, these are cool. They come with like Olin suspension and everything. They're pretty
Polestars
sick.
are pretty crazy. I haven't
Yeah.
really seen much about them, but when I see them like driving around,
Yeah, but this is not cheap again. This is 75K.
I'm probably into the higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the bottom of the list. No wonder they ran out of spots, so they just kind of went, all right, let's throw some good ones in there. That's
As
hell
long as they're under
expensive.
100, people gonna afford it.
Yeah, that's cheap nowadays, under 100.
Well, the LC is 100,000, right?
No, the LC was like down to 50 now.
Man, that's hella good.
Yeah, dude, they're getting. No one wants them. Like Nathan said, they're underrated, so people are just kind of don't. I think the looks make it
And
that
what?
people don't buy it.
also that V8, the way it sounds,
Yeah.
too, it's crazy, bro.
The
I
LC?
remember
Yeah,
Yeah.
when we did
But I
like
think-
a rollout on it.
yeah.
They did the rollout like event for it. They were playing the exhaust. Like, what does it sound like? Like that engine. I was like, dude, that sounds nice.
Yeah, but I think what it is that it looks so sporty, and then when you drive it, it's not really as sporty as it looks. But it's so comfortable, and it's fast. It's nice. I don't think.
It is.
Yeah, I don't think it's like a not sporty car, you know. But
They took some of the inspiration from the LFA,
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially the exhaust.
the
Sound.
tuning and all that. Yeah, I mean, when it's a Yamaha engine, oof, you can't go wrong, man. Yamaha. I
Even
love
though
you
it
too.
might be, I think, somewhat
Love
computerized.
letters
I
to
think.
Yamaha.
Yeah. Yeah, Yamaha, Toyota, if you guys want to sponsor me, dude, I'll do anything.
That's why I want a Matrix.
A
The
Matrix?
Matrixes have Yamaha engines.
Yeah? Yeah, you know, honestly, every time I look at a car, like for an engine swap, I'm like, engines built by Yamaha. And then I scroll through that, and dude, the LFA engine is still the best engine I've ever heard in my life. and I've heard Lambos, McLarens, everything.
That's pretty
But
crazy.
LFAs, oh, dude,
That's probably one of the best cars.
We might be a little biased too.
yeah, 100% biased,
yeah.
but dude, that thing sounds so amazing. That high revving V10 just so quick. Oh, dude.
Very,
Hopefully
very
me isn't
unique.
that annoying.
Very unique.
You guys can cut me out.
Yeah, hopefully my microphone doesn't pick you up too. This company apparently, Boreham Motorworks, will build you a new Mark 1 Escort with Ford's blessing. So it's like a what do you call it? Resto mod. I always forget the name.
Yeah, it
But
looks
yeah.
like one of those James Bond cars.
Looks pretty sick though. I mean, Escorts are sick,
That's sick. Dude.
and like this would be just like revamped, kind of like what we're gonna do with our next project. You know, if you guys have checked on our website, it looks. You guys can see what project is coming up. It's pretty cool. They brought the weight down to 1760 pounds, 55/45 distribution, 600 pounds less than the Miata, dude. That's crazy. Did I skip
the
the horsepower?
MX-5 Miata too. That's a little one.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna hit this horsepower. Let's see if they show horsepower. 185 horsepower.
Little 1.8 liter.
Yeah. Oh, there's also a 2.1 liter with
there you
300
go.
horsepower. Spins
So,
10,000 RPM. Damn.
There you go.
And titanium exhaust with something that weighs less than a Miata and more power than a Miata. That's cool. Oh, another one Nathan can afford, $374,000. Dang, look at that interior though. That's cool.
Dang, that better be gold.
Yeah, our Resto mod's not gonna look like that on the interior. I mean, it's gonna look cool, but not like that.
We'll have gold accents.
Yeah, fake gold. We'll go buy our gold at Chinatown.
It'd be like those online chain gold.
Oh yeah. Oh, and then this one will make you proud, Peter. SUV of the year, Lexus GX. I mean, yours is not a 2024, but I mean, still, yours is, the older brother. But yeah, dude, GXs, like I said,
that's
I love Peter's GX.
They really, I think the off-road community kind of made them catch so much attention.
Yeah, especially like the 2010 ones, like the first GX 430s. Yeah, GX 430s.
Those are nice too because, the generation I got goes a long time, right?
Yeah.
13, 14 and up to 2020, I think, 2021. The ones right before, in 2010s and all that, those are cool because they have the little fog lights on the bottom.
Yeah.
So it's slightly different. It looks the same, but different. The lights are the red tail lights. But they make them look hella nice, dude. I just seen one the other day. I was at Costco. Like my twin brother. Same wheels. I think he had the black ones, like all black. Only difference was his didn't have he didn't have lights, little pod lights. I was gonna be like, dude, I can put some on for you. I'll hook you up. Well, that's what I want.
Come
I
to
want
the
to do more.
driveway, dude.
Yeah, like I like a lot of people always ask, can you do that to my truck? Like, yeah, dude. Like, that's what I want to do, more of those little projects, because my GX, I just haven't really done much to it, but as it sits right now, honestly, it's perfect.
Yeah, I mean,
I've been talking about putting a roof rack on the longest, and
oh yeah, dude.
I just don't do it just because I don't have the necessity for it either yet.
Yeah, you just have it to have it,
Yeah.
to when you need it.
And I don't really want that wind noise yet.
That's true. Yeah, runner up, Range Rover Sport SV. I don't know. They're cool looking, but I wouldn't have a Range Rover. I'm just not that kind of Euro boy.
Yeah, my roof rack is like catching wind now.
Yeah, right? That's what happens.
Oh, dude, I remember.
And it has like a whistling noise on my end.
I remember when you put your roof rack and then you put your bicycle on it, and then it almost hit the roof when you were going up the ramps at Lexus.
Oh yeah. I was like, oh fuck. I didn't even think about it. I just went straight up. I was like, I didn't even think, is this gonna clear? I just went for it. So if it didn't clear, it would have took my bike off.
That was hella funny.
Oh,
Another runner-up, Kia EV9. Oh, if you click it once, it mutes it.
dang.
Yeah, no, this is EV though. The other ones weren't EV, and this is EV. Kia, I guess, looks kind of cool. I haven't seen this one.
I haven't either.
I don't know if is this even U.S. market? We'll put a picture of this car, but I've never seen this. I don't know if it's new or whatever. Well, it says it's this year, so it has to have come out this year. But I haven't seen one at all. The Cayenne, I get to work on these a lot now. Some people want to put like downpipes and stuff on them. They're all right. They can sound cool. But the winner, the GX. Just an amazing car.
Yes.
Love that thing. I want one. Let's see. What else we got? Oh yeah, McLaren windows are falling out apparently. So apparently, yeah, apparently on their fastest car, fastest. I guess I don't really know how to say it. The 765 LT. Yeah, the 765 LT is like one of the fastest like production models, not their like specialty models.
Yeah, it's so fast that your windows fall out.
Yeah, dude. So the rear window fucking detaches at high speeds with oh, and now they put corner fastenings as a fix. Wow. So just bolt it down or something.
Oh, I was kidding about that. I didn't know it went too fast at the rear window.
Yeah, I guess. That happened to some Porsches, some GT3s. That happens too now also. Your windows will fly off. Covered under warranty, I think. Hopefully, because if my window flies off and it's not under warranty, I'm gonna be upset. But yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty crazy. Yeah, 765, fast car. When I worked on McLaren, it's a beautiful car, super quick. Yeah, my window flying out would scare me going hella fast. But it would give me something to brag about. Be like, yeah, I was going so fast my rear window flew out. We got this over here too. This also came up on my news. That Ferraris will always be made in Italy, says the CEO, even with the big tax tariffs that are coming in. What do you think of this, Peter? The Ferraris will always be made in Italy, no matter if the U.S. import tariffs are gonna go up.
Hey, people are gonna pay regardless. That doesn't mean they're gonna go up.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. Peter's got a good point. Ferrari's not gonna take in the brunt of that price. They're just gonna up the price for a U.S. spec. And you're like, oh, U.S. spec, 20% more. But I mean, yeah, Ferrari's hand built, right? So yeah,
They're good. They're good cars.
They're cool. I worked at Ferrari for a minute. They're cool. I still like McLaren better. In the supercar world, McLaren's my go-to. Ferraris are cool. Lambos, cool. All cars I can't afford, but
They're cool.
they're cool. Yeah. No, I definitely want a McLaren, but I fell in love with the 12C. The 12C I think is the best to me.
You got to work on them and all that too.
Yeah, but like the OG, the first one, that one was really cool, really crazy. You can hear everything, you can feel everything. It's just so basic but so raw at the same time. It's really cool. Very expensive to keep on the road. So even if you wanted to find a cheap used one, they're so expensive because they don't make the parts. Like all the manufacturers for those parts, like don't exist anymore, or like they stopped making that product. So you have to like find it through some third party. It's super hard to find. It's just really hard. But
I know that.
yeah, crazy car. So that's why like when I worked there, everybody was like, "Oh yeah, the rich people have a really nice 12C," and like the other yeah, and then the other kind of rich people have like the new cars because the new cars are covered under warranty, you know. So it's like as much as it is expensive, it's not that bad. But 12C is not under warranty anymore, and you're buying all those parts, like
Yeah.
and especially if you want to maintain it correctly. Yeah, I sent this to my friend, the 400 horsepower Hayabusa. He's just getting a bike, and I was just joking with him to telling him to get this thing. But this is insane, 400 horsepower on a brand new Hayabusa. The old Hayabusa has always been like crazy horsepower numbers and stuff, but like this one is just brand new and just insane. 400 horsepower, like all carbon stuff.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, that's for racing only. Like
That could fly.
yeah, dude. Like don't put this on the street, man. Yeah, that just is insane. But it's really cool though. It's really cool to see. I definitely would never ride anything like that. I have an R3 and I love my R3. Even if people say it's a baby bike, even if people say it's a slow bike, get a bigger bike. Like nah, I just like the feeling of that bike. It may not be fast, but it's nice.
Like
Yeah.
me, I don't have fast cars.
Yeah, you just gotta get something you like, driving.
Yeah. Test drive a bunch of stuff, feel get a feeling for what the cars are, and then see like what you like, what you don't like. I slowly discovered I like light cars that like are nimble, not really don't really care for speed.
Hey.
So
I just started learning that I like box engines.
after all this time, Peter's finally found the boxer engine, and now he's in love with it. So we'll see what boxer engine he gets.
Yeah.
For a while, he kept sending me WRXs, so we'll see. We'll see what he ends up with. We got WRXs on the list or XB. One of those two can come for Peter next.
Opposite, huh?
Yeah. But yeah, speaking of motorcycles though, we still working. Well, the video hasn't even come out yet for the BMW motorcycle, but we got two of them that I still have to design a body kit. Yeah, just taking a minute. It's a lot. My design time really is like midnight to 2 a.m. So if I wake up at midnight after my daughter falls asleep, I get work done. If not, then it happens the next day. Hopefully. It's hard, dude. Especially when you have a kid. You're trying to get it all done, but we will get it done for you guys. No, don't worry. It'll be out. Then obviously we prioritize editing the videos for you guys. So, and now I added another video to the list. Doing this podcast, but I think it'll be cool. Hopefully you guys like this first episode of our
You got
podcast.
some more projects? Any advice on projects too?
Yeah.
What we do? Or we can try. I don't know.
Yeah.
I got too many ideas.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah, I mean, we're always down to help people with their projects. If you're in the Bay Area, hit us up. We're definitely down to help. If you don't want to pay someone to install your parts, we'll help you put it on yourself. We'll be a helping hand. But yeah, we want to do this podcast so you guys kind of get to know us a little better. We can talk more about the builds and everything that we're doing. Like, we kind of caught up on the FRS stuff. Next episode, we can talk a lot more about the Nova. Hopefully, we'll be closer to being done with that thing. That thing was just supposed to be an engine swap project, and then we found a lot of problems. And then
change and upgraded some of the stuff.
yeah. So now we're fixing all those problems to get it roadworthy. But it's hard, especially when it's old. Like our next project, it sounds super simple, but it's gonna be a toughie too. But yeah, thanks for listening to the driveway. Hopefully you guys will hang out with us again next week when we drop another episode. Yeah, we'll always be fluctuating with people coming in and out, so you'll see different faces here and there. And yeah, check out our website, wpmech.co. I'll leave that in the description. I'll also put our link tree in the description. That way you guys can follow us on all our social medias. Check out our YouTube channel. Well, I guess if you're listening to this, you could listen to this on Spotify, I guess, or Apple Podcasts, wherever we end up putting this. So yeah, check out our YouTube channel. We got a lot of videos on our builds, installs, products that we make. Yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe to this podcast. I think that's about it. You guys got anything?
Nope. We're good.
All right. Well, we're gonna eat now. Although Peter's been eating this whole time, but me and Nathan are gonna eat now. So, Yeah, thank you for tuning in with us, and we'll catch you guys next week.
Woohoo!